Well, joining me now are Samantha and Dreiling, co-founders of Ananda Elixirs, an Ottawa-based wellness business that sells online. Thanks to the two of you for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
For those that don't know your business or aren't aware, that Canada Post and this strike and really this labor disruption for almost the past 2 years has been very disruptive. Tell us the challenges that your business has faced.
Yeah, it's been a real challenge, not having control over our shipping situation with customers all across Canada expecting their packages on time, quickly, competing with services like Amazon. It's been extremely challenging having to adapt very quickly to these changes constantly.
Yeah, Samantha, tell us about those adaptations. What have you been doing? Have you had to go to others? Have you had to send packages out again? What have you been doing to try to keep up with this?
Yeah, right now we have over 100 packages just stuck in no man's land with 100 customers plus not knowing when they'll get the packages that they've obviously spent their hard-earned money on. And so we've tried to soften the blow a little bit by offering a discount to reorder and ship with an alternative carrier. And some of them might take that and some of them will wait it out and hope to get it soon enough. But we have switched over to alternative carriers, and honestly, we don't really see ourselves going back after this has continued to happen over and over again. It really hurts small businesses, especially without warning.
Yeah, and that was the last thing, right? When the workers went on strike last week, there wasn't a ton of warning. We didn't really know that that announcement was coming from the federal government. So you're planning not to go back at this point. Is it costing you more, though, with the other carriers right now, but you just need, to absorb those costs in order for reliability?
For some packages, it costs way more. So, a package with Canada Post to none of it, would be $15, whereas now we're paying $70 to ship it and sometimes. But there's also, it's kind of the Wild West in Canada. We have some final mile delivery services like Dragonfly, Intelcom, Uni that we're utilizing, and they can be slightly cheaper than Canada Post, but the reliability can be really tough. So it's kind of like, you got to weigh your options, and that's what we're using now. But we were losing thousands of dollars a month in broken packages with those carriers last Canada Post strike. So we'll see how that goes.
It's hard to find a win-win for sure.
No kidding. And as a result of that, right, that's, I'm not usually allowed to do math on the air, but we're talking, 300, 400% increase for you. Are you going to have to raise costs as a result of that possibly? Are you trying, I'm sure you're trying to keep them down, but where are you going to be able to make up some of that shortfall?
Yeah, we really hope not to raise prices on shipping. We really try to keep it affordable for customers. We have customers from coast to coast to coast in Canada. And so it's really just wanting that reliability and also the ability to ship to every single address, because some addresses, it's only Canada Post as an option. And so we really don't want those customers to have to not get all of the things that they're buying, not just from us, but from everywhere, sometimes very necessary items for them. So, we'll do what we can to keep it low as low as possible. But at some point, depending on the area, we'll have to raise things.
Certainly a lot of challenges. Samantha and Dreiling, co-founders of Ananda Elixirs in Ottawa. Thanks so much for your time this morning. Good luck. Okay.
Thank you so much.